Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm about to take out my over 3 months braids, okay? And I thought to come here and show you guys a quick way to refresh your braids in less than 5 minutes, okay? I'm talking about 2 minutes, I'm talking about 1 minute, 2 minutes ish, okay? Excuse me. So as you guys can see, these braids are obviously old. They are really old, as you guys can see, and there's no way I would advise you to go out with these braids because this is screaming untidy. Okay, so this is my go-to style, especially when I would like to wear my hair down or just wear it like this. And if you guys can see, there's a lot of undergrowth going on here, like the hairs are standing already, and honestly this is not great. My edges are looking really old. That is not great at all. Okay, do not rock this outside. This is screaming unkept, this is screaming old, this is screaming now your own was pass. So this is how I refresh my braids as quick as possible, and I'm sure that it's going to bless you as well. Without further ado, let's get right into this video. First, of course, I'm going to oil my scalp because my braids are old does not mean that my scalp and my hair should not be taken care of. Imagine I've had this braid on for over 3 months now. Imagine that I've not oiled my scalp in over 3 months. That would be a horror movie, okay? My roots will be so dried out. They are not taken care of and they'll be crying, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and oil my scalp. Normally I will use this olive oil virgin hair oil. I use this one sometimes as well, and this is the olive oil with black castor oil and almond oil. For this video I'm going to be using this, okay, as well, because I like the soothing minty feel that it gives me. Okay, PS, I should actually restock on this because I'm almost out on them. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and oil my scalp with this. So this is actually really simple. I'm just going to follow the natural patterns of the braids, okay, and I'll massage it through. This is actually more thicker than the olive oil one, but I like that it has some mint in it, and it leaves the hair feeling so minty. I like the minty feel that it leaves on my scalp. Like, it's so refreshing and it smells really good. Okay, so I'm just going to use my fingers to massage that into my scalp. I like to go horizontally as well, just just so that everywhere is touched. I'm just going to massage that in. Yeah, and this smells good as well. Yeah. Next, I'll be using my edge control and an edge brush. This is the one I like to use. The name I've rubbed off, you guys, but it comes in this silver gray kind of container. Okay, so I'm just going to scoop that out and just have them at the back of my palm for easy usage. So I'm just going to start to lay my edges. Okay, sorry you guys, I'm going to use my screen as a mirror. I think it's a good idea to welcome you guys back to my channel. Thank you so much for always stopping by. If you're a returning subscriber, and if this is your first time, you're super welcome. Do want to join the family by clicking on the red subscribe button below. Also turn on post notification so you get notified every time I upload a video here. I'm Chinonso Okoronkwo, a Lagos Nigerian based hairstylist, makeup artist and fashion enthusiast, and on this channel I film about all things beauty, fashion and lifestyle. So you guys, I'm just going to do the other side of my hair off camera because I have a detailed video on how to lay your edges. Okay, I'll link that in the cards, and please go and check it out and help yourself out. Okay, so I'm also done with this side of my edges. Next, what I'm going to do is to Apply the same edge control, yeah, to the middle part of my head. Okay, this just helps make all of those flyaways, you know, all of those hairs that were standing, as you guys can see, there's a lot of difference between this and this one. Okay, I just started doing this, right? But you can see a lot of difference between the both sides of my hair, and I'm not even done. Hope you guys can see. Thank you. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and apply my edge control in that part. So this is dependent on what part you would want to wear your hair. If you would like to do a center part, go ahead and do this in your center pattern. If you like to do a side part, go ahead and flip the hair over to the part you want and then apply this edge control in that part. Hope you get the gist. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and just apply that. So you know what, guys, at this point I think I'm going to get the mirror closer to me. Okay, I'm just going to do that just so I can see clearly what I'm doing, right? Yeah, this is better. So just go ahead and massage that in. Yes, I'm sure you guys can start to see some whitish thing from this part of my head, but just keep going, okay? And try to use little edge control and make sure you blend it in properly just so that it doesn't leave the white marks. Okay, so I'm going to apply that to all over that area and dragging it into my braids as well. You guys can see what the difference that makes already. And also, if you're not so good with using the edge control, or you're scared that it's going to leave these white marks on your braids, you can go ahead and skip the edge control and use a gel instead. If your braids are black, go ahead and use a black hair gel. If your braids are multicolored like mine, you can go ahead and use a clear gel. Okay, next I'm going to be going in with my Eco Styler gel. This is actually optional if you have used an edge control, okay, but if you have to pick one between using this or the edge control, I would suggest that you use your hair gel. Okay, so yeah, I'm just going to go over that with my edge control, just a little bit, not so much, and I'll just apply that in the same area that I've applied the edge control. Don't forget to bring it into the braids as well, okay? And don't forget the back part. This is very important. If you do the sides and leave the back part of your pattern, you have done a half job. So I'm going to just go over that with the hair gel. Massage that properly in, and you guys can see it's already looking clean. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do, this is actually optional, but I like it to be as clean as possible, is to go in with a rat tail or anything that you can use. I like to use this. Go in with a rat tail and just try to emphasize the part. Okay, I just want for the part to look as clean as possible. Like I said, this is actually optional, but I'm just going to do that carefully, right? Just going to do that just to make sure that the part is clean. This actually is optional. You really do not have to do this, actually. Just going to do that. And then I'm going to go ahead and smooth everything in. At this point, we're actually done. Okay, so the next thing I like to do is to go in with the back of my comb and just massage that in between the braids. Okay, just so that any hair that is hanging around just disappears to in between the braids. No hair is standing on top of the braid. I hope that makes sense. I really like to do this. It does make a lot of difference, actually. Okay, if you have trust issues with your edge control that I've used on your edges, go ahead and apply some hair gel to your edges as well, just so that it stays in place and it lasts you all day. With this particular edge control that I use, right, it serves me the whole day actually, but this just gives me extra security just in case. Okay, this part of my edges is not looking the best today, but it's okay. It's okay. Can serve. I'm just going to go ahead to apply that on my baby hairs as well. Yeah. And at this point, you guys, we actually are done. But one more step, okay? This also is actually optional, okay? You really do not have to do this, but it is something I like to do as well, just so that this situation here stays in place all day. It actually is going to stay in place all day, but I have trust issues. I don't have trust issues in Jesus' name, but yeah, just for the sake of doing actually because I have it. If I don't have it, I will go like this and I'm going to be okay. So I'm going to go in and spray a little of my got to be free spray, nothing so much, a little actually, and hold it at a distance, and I just spray, and that's basically it. I just go ahead and massage that in, and you guys are super duper done. You're super duper done, and this is what the hair is looking like. So for some reason I observed that I have a bit of white color there, but it's something that can be easily fixed with black hair gel. A black hair gel will perfectly fix that, but unfortunately I do not have that at the moment, so I'm just going to rock my hair like this. It actually is not so obvious, okay? I don't know if it's obvious on camera, but in person it actually is not obvious. Nobody's even going to know. It's just because I'm somebody that's everything has to be perfect. That's why I'm saying this. You guys, this is what we have. You can see I'm going to leave a video of what the beginning looks like, okay, and what it's looking like there's a whole lot of difference in few minutes. If I was doing this on myself without talking, this thing does not take me 5 minutes for what? 5 minutes doing what exactly? In like a minute or two, I'm done with the whole of this step and I'm ready to hit the road. Okay, this is what the style looks like. This is I said style. This is what the hair looks like. It looks way better. I hope you guys can see. And this is my edges looking way better than what we started with. That's the edges. Okay, so for this style I would advise that you don't go ahead and start slipping your hair over, doing styles that the inner of your hair will be showing, because the hair is actually old. Okay, at this point it's really old. When it's down like this, it's a lot safe, because nobody's even going to see the inside pattern, like unless you lift it up for people to see how old your braids are, right? But normally this is how it's going to be. The inner part of your braids are not showing. This is a very safe way to wear these braids at this point. A very safe way to wear it. Nobody's even going to know how old it is. Like, they're not gonna know, okay? They're not gonna know. How will they know? How will they know? Like this braid is looking like some 2 weeks and 3 weeks old from the front, right? You can also wear it up in a low bun, okay, but for the low bun I would advise that you go ahead and brush the back of your hair as well, just so that that area is not so old. Okay, go ahead and brush it and wear it in a beautiful low bun, and it's going to look even beautiful. Okay, that's it, you guys. I hope that this video is a very short one, because that's what I intended it to be. Very short and precise. Hope you found it helpful. Hope you're able to get a scene or two from this video. If you did, please go ahead and do the needful. Like, comment, subscribe, share, and until I see you guys in the video going up tomorrow, I'm going to leave you guys with this video right here. I'm sure you like it as well. Please do well to engage the video as well, and until then, mwah.